This is what the TV actually looks like. It's actually looking like it's on sale. I paid more for it, but this is what the TV actually looks like. And those movies that you see down there are movies that you will be able to see, but those are the only ones that you will be able to watch. It would not allow me Voodoo and Hulu, not Hulu, Voodoo and what is it called? Paramount is already in the TV. Um, those are the only ones that you will be able to use. You will not be able to download any other ones. And if you're used to a smaller remote control, let me show you. It has a very large remote control. You pretty much have to work it, hold it in one hand and press the buttons with the other because it's about 12 inches long, and it has a lot of buttons on it, but it's not one that it's bigger than the Roku, um, or any other, even the cable remote is bigger than that. So it's a very large, as a matter of fact, it's here. So this is the remote. As you can see, this is a 14-inch screen laptop. So this is a very long remote, and you can see the stuff that's on here that you will never use. But you have to do this to choose certain stuff, and then you have to do this. So it's a constant up and down. You're using your fingers. It's very annoying. I'm actually glad it went out because I was sick of it anyway, and I was going to donate it to somebody, but it went out before I could. So I'm going to find the model of this TV, and we're going to go back to the claim. Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you how to initially start your claim. So here I'm inside my Walmart. I'm inside my Walmart, excuse me, account, and this is just the list of stuff that I have protection plans on. That phone is very old. I don't have that anymore. But anything electronic or anything like that, I normally would just go ahead on and throw a protection plan on it. So there's a protection plan on my sewing machine and my serger. And I'm just going to show you how this looks. So I'm not going to file a claim on my serger because there is nothing wrong with my serger. But I didn't do this part in the beginning, and now if I try to do a claim on this TV here, it's going to show that that claim is that is completed because I've already received my check. I decided to choose a check as my refund versus the gift card. So when you first file the claim, you will go to that item because you need the Walmart app, or you need to have a Walmart account that you already have and use all the time. And when you get your receipt, you are supposed to scan it immediately. That is going to take care of that claim, and you can throw the receipt in the trash if you want to, because it's going to automatically keep a copy of your receipt. If you lose your receipt, this is your backup plan. That's number one. As soon as you get home, scan your receipt into the app. That's how you know that you have your protection plan. Otherwise, you would have to remember the day that you bought it, and then Walmart would have to go find it. But it could take up to 7 days for them to go through that footage and receipts and all that kind of stuff to make sure that you purchased it. So always do that. So the first thing is when you hit it, it's going to ask you, did you purchase your plan before August the 1st of 2018? This matters. Here's why. Because they used to use a program called what was the other program? It was by I want to say Assurian, was it? But right now they use Allstate. So that previous plan that they used to use before they went with this company here, it is a different company that you're going to use. So there's Allstate, and then Allstate is going to send you over to Square Trade. So let's just say I did not purchase it before, so I would hit no. And that's going to determine where that claim is going to be filed and what company is going to be filed. Well, you will come over here and hit File Claim. Once you do that, it's going to take you into all of these other steps. You're going to put your email in, and then the rest of this video will show you all the other steps that would happen from there. But you should not have any problems filing your claim. Okay? So I wanted to do an updated, better video because the other one was just black, a black screen where I'm talking and you couldn't really see what was going on. And this plan right here is going to take me over to Square Trade once I get inside of it. And that is because that's the company that cuts the check. Okay? But it's through Allstate. So that is how that will go. And then if you do not have this plan, you will end up using, if you purchase something that was before 2018, it's going to take you over to a green page. So all of these pages right here for Allstate and Square Trade is blue, and the other program will take you to a green page. Okay. So very quickly, I just want to show you how the blue Allstate will be if you purchased your plan afterward. However, if you purchased your plan before and you click yes, it's going to take you to that green site that I was telling you guys about. I'm loading slow here. Let's see. It's going to ask you again, and when you hit yes, you'll notice that it's green. So that green is for if you purchased your protection plan prior to August 1st, 2018, okay? Those are the two differences that I want you guys to know about. Once you get inside, it will show you more about your plan, if you have a deductible, and what it is you need to do. But you'll come up here and you'll click File a Claim. This is taking me to a screen about what's covered and what isn't. And we're going to continue. And it'll tell you what is covered and what isn't covered. Falsifying any records, for example, a receipt. So if you try to use a false receipt, which you shouldn't be able to, as long as you have bought your protection plan at the same time or within 30 days of you purchasing the TV. This is my second problem within 2 years. So I don't know what's going on, but this is also my first Google TV, and I advise everyone not to buy this TV. It is the worst TV I have ever purchased, and it's also not like a Roku, so you will not be able to download channels and stuff. It is only a TV for Google products only. You have to sign into your Google Play Store, and from there it will let you watch YouTube and stuff like that, but you will not be able to download channels like CNN or BET or Cartoon Network and stuff that you are normally used to doing. I don't know the model of this TV. I did not even know that Google and Philips had come together and made a TV. I just grabbed one because I saw the boxes on it. So take your time when you're purchasing your TV. You want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to find the model of this TV, and then I'll continue on with the video. Okay, you guys, so I found the model number on the back of the TV, and I went ahead on and took a picture of that placard in case it wanted the serial number or something like that. I don't have to go back there and take another picture. I kept having to take it over and over again because one of my plants wanted to make a cameo, so it was in the way. The leaves were in the way. So it just starts asking you what the problem is. Was your item working when you got it? Yes. Is the problem the result of an accident? No. The issue on the screen, you are experiencing up to 3. So I'm having a Burn damage, multiple lines, no. Audio, power, and let me see, all issues. So what it is it's other, because let me see what's up under power. I'm not sure if that would be power or what, but it's just not coming on. So, and in the other box, it's not allowing me to put anything else. And over here on the end, there is a drop down box for each thing. So let's just go into accessories. When you click it, it'll just ask you another question. It's not anywhere that you can put the actual problem or whatever. Maybe that's on the next page. Here we go. So when did it first happen? Today. And today is the 29th. So it's asking me to describe my problem. So I'm going to describe my problem. Okay, you guys, I thought I was recording a few minutes ago and I wasn't. But what happened was I did find the model number and I went ahead on and took a picture of the placard that was in the back of the TV so that in case it asked me for the serial number or anything else that's back there, I could punch it in, type it in. So I had to do that a couple of times because one of my plants was back there and it decided to keep making a cameo or a second appearance, or thought it was the headliner. I don't know, but it kept getting in the way, so it took me a second to do that. But prior to this screen right here, there is another screen that asks you what the problem is. It's going to be a list of stuff and it has a drop down box, and it's just going to ask you one other question. I can't go back, otherwise I would show you, but it doesn't have anywhere that you can type what the problem is. Now the next page is going to have a box that asks you what the problem is. So I typed in that the TV made a small flash and then it went off, and I started unplugging it, plugging it back up and stuff like that. I didn't write all of that. I just let them know what happened because that's all that it asked for, because I knew that the next page, which is this page, would ask me what the problem actually was. So it's going to be a series of, matter of fact, this is the page. So this is where it says, this is the page that says, you know, was the TV working, da 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 da. Okay, so then we'll go on to the next page. So I was able to put that it made a flash. So the serial number, enter the serial number. So this is the reason why I'm glad I took a picture. Go ahead on and take a picture of the back of that little placard in the back of the TV, because it's going to ask you for a serial number. Now I'm going to type that in. Okay, so the number that was there was the actual number, the actual serial number. And as you scroll down, it goes to the page that has all of your personal information, such as your address. So I'm not gonna put that in there for you guys, because what it'll be is your address. And so here is the page where it says next, speak with the specialist. So I've done that before, so it's not a big deal. It will also have your, where my hand is going to be your claim number. It's going to be there, and your email address as well. So it says schedule a callback or give them a call. So I will be calling this warranty number. I'm going to call them, but I'm going to go ahead on and click schedule callback. I know my screen is dirty because I'm a foodie and I need to clean it up. And I'm going to put 21, and then I'll put my number in. It's asking me, where did I purchase my plan from? I purchased from Walmart. It's asking me which. Okay, you guys, I had to clean the screen because it was getting on my nerves. It's almost like I just don't even be caring because I be doing so much on this schoolwork, work, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like driving in the rain. I can see good enough to get home, but that was getting on my nerves. Okay, so we're just going to click schedule a callback. And then it asks me about, then it's asked, I click schedule callback, and then it's asking me what I'm inquiring about. So the estimated callback is in 4 minutes. So I will call you. They're gonna call you back. So I haven't had any problems filing a claim. I've only ever had to file one, but I hear a lot of people saying that they're having a lot of problems. I have never had any problems. Let's see what happens from here. They're going to call me in 4 minutes, so we'll see what they say. Okay, so while they were filing my claim to give me the gift card for reimbursement, they told me that I had several options. There was an option to send out parts, and there was an option to send out a technician if I needed help installing the parts, because this TV does not have a reset button. We tried to look for it and it doesn't exist, and then he found out that there isn't one. The other option was for them to send me a TV, which would have taken 7 to 10 days. The third option was to reimburse me by check, which takes 5 days, or by gift card, which comes within 2 days by email. I chose the gift card, but as he was processing it, they started having a scheduled maintenance. Go figure, just my luck. They told me that they would call me back in 1 hour after their scheduled maintenance on their computers was complete. And if I haven't heard from them in 2 hours, to call them back. So after I reach them or they reach out to me, I will conclude this video. Okay, you guys, I decided to choose the check. The check came by mail, and it was the total amount that I spent on the TV plus taxes. Now, the gift card, it says that you can receive it in about 24 to 48 hours, but the last time I chose the gift card, it came immediately, like 2 hours later. It was on my, it was it was in the email, and it was a barcode that you could scan at the register. So we was able to immediately go to the store and purchase another TV, and we just used the handheld scanner at the self-checkout, and we scanned the barcode and got some candy and other stuff with it. I think we got some candy and a shirt that day because we had to go to church. And we were able to use that thing once we used the little handheld scanner at the self-checkout. We did it ourselves the last time we had a claim. Now, the check, ironically, the check comes from a protection plan purchased by Walmart, but we took the check to Walmart and they would not cash it, so we had to take it to the bank. I did not want to wait for a technician because that is another option. Like I said in the video, you can have them come out and look at the TV, or you can have them send parts to you to install yourself, and I didn't want to do any of that, so I chose to receive the check. Now, they did tell me that they was going to call me back in an hour. 2 days went by, and they still hadn't called, so I started constantly calling them, and then finally I was able to reach somebody, and they mailed the check out. So my advice to you is, if they do not immediately call you back that day, because it was later in the day when we decided to reach back out to them after 2 hours that went by, because I did it early that day, like around 10 a.m. and then I didn't hear from them at all, and then I started doing stuff and it just got by me, and I realized I didn't receive the call, and then I started calling back. They were still having technical difficulties that next following day, so I just said I would wait till that Monday, which I did do that, and then I was able to reach somebody, and they had did it, but they hadn't completely processed it, and that's why the check wasn't mailed out. So it did come very quickly, in about 5 days, and we were able to cash the check and get another TV. Now, they do not ask you to send that product. So if something is wrong with your TV, they'll tell you to keep it, donate it, or try to get it fixed on your own or something like that. The first TV, we took it to we paid $25 to take it to a TV repair shop. He could not repair it, so he just donated it to the junkyard, or either wherever they send the cemetery for TVs, basically. And the other TV, we just got rid of it. I mean, this TV that we just filed the claim on, we just got rid of it. Again, the Google TV is a very hard TV to work with, and it's more designed like a cell phone. So I do not advise this TV for anybody other than kids who YouTube a lot. Tubi is in the TV, Hulu, Vudu, Netflix, and Paramount, but you're not going to be able to hit add channels and download all the different channels that you normally would be able to do with like a Roku TV. Now, it does connect to the cable, but it disconnects itself all the time from the Wi-Fi. That should have been a sign to me that something was wrong with that TV, and it could have been a refurbished TV. I don't know, but I do know it did not work for us. But since we had cable, we just went on and kept it versus having to deal with all this again, which we ended up going through it anyway. But I hope that you are successful in filing your claim. If you have any sort of problems, please reach out to me on my YouTube channel, Chente Studio, Chente Studio, Studio. I am also launching my webpage, and I will be blogging about this, and so you can reach out to me. You will be able to email me also at chentestudio@chentestudio.com. But until then, reach out to me at chentestudio@gmail.com, or reach out to me on the YouTube channel, and I will immediately, as soon as possible, answer your questions about this TV. I decided to do a updated, better video since it happened again to me. I decided to do a better video so that you could see a step-by-step process on how to get your claim filed. Good luck.